Alright guys, what is up? I am kind of out of practice for all this stuff, so bear with me a moment here. I've set everything up, I believe, and there isn't a ridiculous delay today on my video. I think everything's good, but let me know in the chat box if everything is good and you can see me here. Just waiting a bit because my video is a bit delayed, but it's not as bad as it was, so it's like 15 seconds, so it's alright. Okay. My mic is working, supposedly. And the game should be working. Let me introduce you to Cookie Chan while we wait. So, obviously it's meant to be cookie, like the food, but spelt wrong. Don't ask me why. It just ended up this way. Okay, so everything is working well, but again, let me know if it is. All good here, cool, thanks for letting me know, Trevor. Okay, so if the game is too loud, let me know, because that is also an issue that happens. But hopefully I have set it up so that doesn't happen, and we can just carry on. And I can give you an explanation where I've been for the past however many months that I have not been here. So, just pulling up my chat box here. Yes, so I have been working on a lot of different things, predominantly setting up some businesses and stuff like that to basically make enough income to live here, and in general make enough income to have a good time in life, you know? And that was not involving YouTube, so that is why I was not on YouTube. I just had to focus on my efforts elsewhere. And everything's been going well, so I've built all this cool stuff up for income, basically, and so I've been running the day-to-day to that, and now it's calmed down a bit. I can actually do some other things, and I've got plenty of time to do them. So I'm hoping to get back into YouTube and also try out Twitch streaming, because I'm not sure how all that stuff goes. And now I can't find my chat box for some reason. So YouTube's been evil to me. History maybe, I don't know. Yeah, okay, cool, here it is. Here she is. Okay, chat box has been... YouTube's been evil to me. Added into my life. Okay, cool. Wait, is it? Where is the chat though? What? This is way too annoying. This never used to be so difficult. It's the new YouTube thing. Where? Oh. Desktop version. Yes, please. Okay. Okay, now I can see everything. This is all good. Cool. Hello, 184 me. Okay. Or I-84. Sorry, it's not a number. I've misunderstood everything. All right, so let's get this show on the road. Now that you've heard kind of where I've been for the last few months, I don't know why I just did that. Now that you all know where I've been, yeah, so it's not been like anything exciting. Well, it has been slightly exciting, but most of it not. And most of it's just been hard work. OMG, the skull sheet is up. It's official. Yes, I did do that today with some help, actually, because it is not easy to pull up a skull sheet. And also, I totally messed up the alignment of it all, and we had to take it off again, and it was just not good. I failed bad. Failed bad on the skull sheet, guys, for sure. So I picked Final Fantasy XIV just because it's a bit more chilled out and I can actually talk to you guys a bit more. Since obviously I have been away and it's not clear what's going on. So that's what I'm doing. Alright. As for the questing in this game, I very much enjoy it. I have mail for some reason. I don't know what that is. I'll have to check it. But, alright. Something delivering to the sylphs of Little Solace. Token of Gridania, Okay. Only by working together we will survive together. Excellent. What a great thing to promote. So let me just close some other stuff down here that I've got in the background because it's obviously affecting my other speeds. So let's stop that live stream because I've got like three on my thing right now. So yeah, this one's gonna be all over the place since I'm really out of practice and I don't know what's going on. At least this looks like everything is good. Oh, GRM Adrian has shown up. Welcome back. Thank you. It's good to be back. What time is it where you live? Everyone, tell me what time it is where you live because I've just started this at a random time. It's 4:23 in the morning for me. And I don't know what's going on. All right, welcome to the stream and retweets. Okay. All right, checking that. Everything's good. Thank you. I appreciate when you guys retweet my junk. It's very, very helpful. Okay, so let's get back into the game. I did set it up so the noise like stops. There's no game sounds when I tab out of the stream because things happened earlier that were really scary. This whole like live stream setup is not good. All right, I can do play sounds when it's not active. Oh, and also I can turn on background music. Hopefully all that stuff's not too loud because I don't know. Let me know if anything is too loud, and apologies for any squeaking sounds that I just did with my microphone just then. Okay. I think we're all good. I think I'm still alive, so that's good. The base game is slightly too loud. Let me move that down. Okay. So hopefully that will be excellent. We're all good. So now we're traveling someplace far away to a hut because that's what we do. Everything's great. Okay. 10:25. Oh God. Okay, Gus, you've assaulted me with the time here. Okay, 11:23. Right. So you guys are all on the East Coast. That's cool. Noon here. Okay. So it's not as ridiculous as I thought. For some reason, I thought it was going to be like some weird time for you guys. And 10:25. Perfect. What an amazing time to be around. Okay. So everyone's all good. It is a little bit late for some of you, but it is a Friday night. What are you doing at home? I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm not going to be like that. So, Friday night, we're good. Hopefully you don't have work tomorrow, and if you do, that's okay. Hopefully you don't have to work on the day after that, on Sunday. Hopefully everything's going well in your lives, and you get a little bit of a break sometimes. All right, we have arrived at the Leaf People's house because that's what we do. Such a lovely scent. All right, I don't know why we're giving these people perfume, but apparently it's about working together, so if we give them a lovely scent, maybe they'll like us or something. I don't know. All right, so I did have a different character prior to this. Oh, we're in cutscene. This one's been expecting walking one. All right, I did make a different character prior to this one, but I had to get the better name because, I mean, who doesn't want to be called Cookie-chan? So I had to change my character over again, and it was very exciting for me. So I remade my Summoner Arcanist thing for the third time, I think. Anyway, I'm planning to move her over to where my other characters are, where my other character is. Old Granny's appeared. Welcome to the home. Okay, cool. I have no idea what's going on here. Cookie, we've just been hearing of my deeds to daring do. To daring do, what? Ah, the walking ones who aided Okay then. Pleasure to have been of service. Okay. So this one's like the leader, I think. Misadventures. Imperial ones. Okay, I already know about them. They're all good. Try to catch these ones. The many-legged one. This is so obscure, these descriptions. Like, yeah, I'm really gonna find out who the many-legged one is. Should be more worried about that. Okay. So, if nobody knows, Final Fantasy is an MMO RPG developed by Square Enix, and it's got a very an interesting way to play it. So, it's pretty much unlike, it's the fairy godmother. Yeah, okay. I guess if you wanted to describe the MMO as a fairy godmother as well, it wouldn't be that wrong, so that's another thing to think about. But as far as MMOs go, it's more of like it's almost like a single player experience within an MMO that you can also do with other, it's weird. It's weird. That's all I can say. Ooh, the bearded one. That guy's cool. He's got a big beard. And a big mustache. He just got a lot of facial hair, man. I don't know what to say. Okay. Fiercely protective of their homeland. There's a lot of dialogue in this. Hey, Sernoir. Hey, Marco E.T. What's up? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Also, I wanted to take a second to, because I've been gaining subscribers this whole time while I haven't been making any videos. So, just wanted to say to those who have, or if you are watching this and you are a new subscriber and this is like the first new video you've seen from me in a while, well, I'd like to welcome you to the channel, and I very much appreciate your subscription, because that was a surprise. And I know I've got videos like out there that maybe somebody liked and then they subscribed to it, but I haven't been that active, to be fair, and you subscribed anyway, so it just means a lot to do that. And I'm very grateful for the people that have done that. So, welcome. If you don't already know, my name is Sernoir, and I like to play MMOs along with a lot of other games, and I just kind of like to have fun and mess around and not take anything that seriously. I'm not a serious person, so I try to make jokes out of most things. And sometimes those jokes can be offensive, so that's what you can expect really from this channel going forward. And if you've seen some of my videos, then you probably already know that. Hopefully you got the gist of, I don't joke. I mean, I do joke, sorry. I'm not serious. I do not seriously talk about things and then get upset about them. I don't know. It's a bit weird. Okay then. Crystal. By the way, Cookie looks like amazing. I really should do a character creation for Final Fantasy because it's got some good looking characters. Although the options aren't that great. And I do apologize if I keep coughing. That is because I am recovering from an old disease that I caught while I was in England, actually. We were in England for a week over the holidays, December time. Not mistaken about walking one. Okay, so we've got a crystal. We've been unlocking these crystals as I level, so this is like kind of randomly in the game. It's not at any particular point that I've started streaming. I just picked the game because I was just like, oh, I like to play this tune on the off time that I've got some time. Obviously, I've been posting on like Twitter and stuff with screenshots, so if you are ever wondering what the hell has happened to me, I do update Twitter and Instagram regularly. So, in which server/world am I playing? Right, sorry if I'm a bit late with the chat box here. I've obviously got some tools using my phone. Alright, I am playing on Moogle currently on Chaos server, I think. So Chaos server is the EU one, and I'm playing on Moogle within that server. yeah, server lists are long. It's kind of like trying to find a server on World of Warcraft or something, but not quite as bad. So I've just been kind of like slowly clicking through here. All right, I've got to look out for touched ones. The touched ones are purple people eaters. And yes, I did become a sucker and buy myself a carbuncle mount because it is beautiful in every way. The only thing I wish, if you are a Lalafell, which is this like really short, stubby people, it's perfect. It's like the best mount in the world, and it still is the best mount in the world. It flies on other maps. So for Lalafells, it is the perfect size, but for me, you can kind of see she's a little bit small, and I feel bad riding on such a small creature for fear of breaking back. So, yeah, that's the only thing. I wish it was just like very slightly bigger, but other than that, it must be like really powerful. I've got to look out here. I wonder if I can do it on my mount. Yes? Nope. No, I'm afraid I have to dismount, unless I wasn't stood in the right place. Oh, there we go. It was on my mounts, off my mounts. Checking the chat again while we wait for that screen. We'll never meet then. I'm on Adam & Toys, which... Where is that? I don't think that's on Chaos, is it? It's like on the American one or something. I think it's the American server. Anyway, there are tempered sails in the distance. You do not sense they pose a threat if left alone. Okay. Well, I mean, there are tigers in the wilds, and if you don't run into them, then they don't normally threaten you. Or if you don't go and disturb them, they probably won't eat your face off. But sometimes it does happen. So it's hard to tell. All right. Apologies that I always log in on at nighttime. I don't know what that is. I think I'm cursed with nighttime logins. But anyway, look at the sky. Check out that. Don't look at the Choco robot. That was offensive. But check out the sky. It's really cool. And the moon and all the stars and the trees and the lights. Yeah. Okay, scenery in this game, like 10 out of 10. I love it. I personally love it. It takes a bit to get used to when you switch from other games because of there's a bit of flickery grass and stuff. It's a bit like blurry when you run around, but yeah, the American one. Okay, yeah, okay. Adam & Toys is the American server. Okay. Yes, unfortunately we will never meet because you cannot cross server stuff like that. Same for Guild Wars 2, unfortunately, we learned the hard way. Cannot cross between like the American data server and the European data server, and you've kind of got to like transfer into another server. You can't make... That is one thing that I was kind of annoyed with in Guild Wars. There was nothing wrong with that game whatsoever. It was brilliant. I really liked it. But it's just like when you can't make a character on a different server because it's like you get your... And I understand why. It is because you just buy the game. Well, when I first got the game, which was like way back when it was first released, it was buy to play. So you just bought it once, and then you can play it as long as you wanted. Like you got a lifetime subscription to it, basically. And you didn't have to pay any kind of monthly fee or whatever. You just bought the game, and then it was yours to play as much as you wanted. Just like any other game, but it's an MMO. So that was cool. And I understand why they limit you to the 5 character slots and then don't let you create another 5 characters on a different server, for example. They just let you guest in servers with the same characters. So it makes sense from a resource perspective since they're not getting like a recurring subscription from lots of people, so they can't, like it's not really cost effective for them to do that. But on the other hand, it would be nice to have the option to go to the other like American servers and stuff and create a character for fun and just chill out there because people might be on there instead. How many people here have played Final Fantasy? I want to know. Have I ever played? The sky always looks awesome in games. Yes. All right, that was Trever Son Of Pluto say the sky always looks awesome in games. Well, agreed. The sky is excellent. And then, have you ever played Black Desert? I did try it once. The video is called Black Desert Online, my first gameplay. But on the other hand, the what's it called, thumbnail capture was called Donkey Swim Donkey. So if you've seen that video, then you know I have briefly explored into the world of Black Desert, but I haven't like extensively played it. And as far as I can understand, as far as understanding what the game's all about, so it's like Korean. I think it's Korean MMO, so that's all good. And everything's working still, yes. Everything's good. Okay, cool. It's really cold in here, by the way, so I'm kind of like wearing a jumper. Alright, it is a Korean MMO, and I do like the actual game and what it would look like if the graphics didn't keep like popping in and out. So I found the playstyle fun. I liked the characters. The story was a bit weird to me. Like, I wasn't quite sure what was going on with it, with that weird black furball thing. But everything else seemed really great about it, especially all the like features you get with auctions and like moving all your cargo with donkeys and things, and or a horse or whatever, and you can like buy houses, and there's like this weird economy that's going on in there. There's a lot of cool features to it for sure, but the graphic popping thing that happened to me, it was like, you know how you go around, I can actually show you this time, you know how you go around a bush and it kind of like stays a solid object as you go around it, it doesn't change shape or anything. Well, in Black Desert, if you did the same thing, it's like they had different images for the same bush, and it would change depending on where you were standing. So it would just like suddenly just like shift to the new image, and it was like really, it was like in your face kind of, for me specifically. So with like trees and bushes and whatever it was, rock shapes, you know, things like that. So that was the most off-putting part about Black Desert Online, which I didn't continue further. But as for the type of games I like, it's quite close. It would be on my to-play list, but unfortunately, it's just the graphics, textures, and stuff that bothered me. I couldn't get used to it. Like, I tried to play, but, you know, a lot of people, like, the scenery is really nice. I love it. Like, there's heat waves and stuff that you get, but the other stuff was just too off-putting to play on my eyes, and it, like, really strained them. And funnily enough, let me just check the chat a second. Haven't been back to Final Fantasy since the review, but so many people think Storm Blood X-Pack is awesome. Actually, yeah, I love, you know what I love? The freaking samurai. Okay, I had to make one. So I've got actually a samurai on my other, like, little thingy, whatever it's called, on my other server that I play. So I've got that samurai leveling up, and it is, I love it. I really love it. I'm going to show you guys someday, but it is good. I really like it. Currently we're playing through Heaven's Ward expansion, so it's not quite there yet, but the actual class itself is beautiful. And Final Fantasy II here. All right. Did you hear about the Final Fantasy VII remake that's coming out? I think 7, but that should be cool. Like, I'm probably going to get that. And it is a PS4 exclusive, unfortunately, so I was thinking about getting an Xbox, but I just don't know, because if they don't have Final Fantasy on it, then what can you do? It's impossible. Where am I going? This is my fail playing right now. Okay. Going back to Tatari. So if you've ever played this game, you know that you go back to this place like 1,000,001 times over, and then finally you get there. Never played it, just watch reviews. Ah, okay, cool. No worries, no worries. I don't think there's a free trial of this game, which is a bit of a shame, I feel like, unless there is. Hold on, let me just do research quick. Free trial? Begin your adventure. Sign up now. Let's see what it says. I'm just like mastering my research right now. What's this for free today. But what am I getting? I know you can't see this, by the way, so don't worry. I don't know, it just says begin your journey for free today. I'm not sure if there's an actual trial, but if there was, that would be cool, because a lot of people could then test it out and see if it's something they want to play. I always think it's important to have free trials on there, because, you know, it is a commitment to some extent, but at the same time, when you look at it, subscribing to MMOs, for me personally anyway, this one's costing me £7 something, around like $8 or $9, let's say, $10 a month. But when you think about like the amount of hours of entertainment it gives you per month as well, so like let's say you went out to a bar or a club or to the movies even, the movies cost like that much just for one movie. So, I mean, value-wise, if you enjoy the game, of course. If you hate it, then there's no point in paying for it. But value-wise, I think it's not too bad. So I don't mind paying for games because I play a lot of games. I spend a lot of time in them as well, so let me check the chat again before I continue with this. Like the samurai, that's my main class now. Alright, cool. I love the samurai. It's like, it is a beautiful creature of perfection. I love the cherry blossom attack. I'll have to show you guys. Alright. Is it my favorite adventurer? Speak with Tataru. I've done that. Oh, by the way, I am playing an arcanist or an arcanist, whichever one you want to call it. I don't know. Don't know how to pronounce any of these things. Apart from samurai, I know that one for sure. Oh. Given to understand, the matter of Ramu has been finally resolved. Resolves? They've got some big words in these dialogues as well, like bespeaks. I fear resolved bespeaks a permanence we cannot rightly claim. It's like super accurate English, I don't know, it's really weird. Your satisfaction is assurance enough for me. Like, they speak in a really weird way. It's quite good. Excuse me for the coughing. Alright, we're all good. The stream is still alive. Everything's good. Oh yeah, by the way, let me know. This background, color or black and white? Which one do you prefer? Because right now I fixed it to the color one. And I thought, it's cool. It was suggested to me that the color one looks better, but let me know what you guys think, because I can flip it, and then it's black and white, and it's cool. All right. Minfilia. I think my, I think the least favorite character in this game for me is definitely Thancred. I won't spoil why. But if you've played through the story, I think you'll know why. He's just a bit of a wet napkin, soggy napkin. But in general, I'm hoping to do some more YouTube stuff. Oh, here I arrive. Cookie-chan has arrived. She is a cat, apparently. My main character is a dragon. Don't get too freaked out. I mean, I just said that was a cat and it doesn't look like a cat, so don't worry. It's not really a dragon. Sahagin and Leviathan? Actually, yeah. No, I shouldn't say that. I did not say anything. Don't worry about it. Alright, I'm skipping that scene. They basically go on to talk about all the bad people that are going to come up and you have to, like, kill them. Kill those bosses. Alright. You didn't get a good look at Kuki here. Here she is. She's gorgeous and she's got really big mitts on. Apparently I am getting something out the oven. I didn't know. Oh god. Can't wait to get rid of this. Alright. Drawn to the hope that shines within you. Oh, how lovely. Yeah, you can get really into the story on here because it's like super sobby. Soppy? I don't know. Don't really know how to say what I just meant to say. And I apologize for that confusion, because I'm really tired, by the way, guys. Like, I had that nap thing that I said I was going to have, but on Twitter, I did send a message. I will evidence this, but I said I was going to have a nap, and then I couldn't hardly wake up from that nap, and then I had some mac and cheese again, the one that I made before. I did not make it, actually, sorry. My husband actually made that for us because I was working. With a lot of paperwork. But other than that, I had some mac and cheese again. And I've been drinking way too much Coke, so now I'm just like in this perpetual sugar decline. I don't know. I gotta start drinking more water, which is why I've got the water here. Because every time I'm thirsty, I'm like, oh yeah, I could just get an ice cold Coke from the fridge. That'd be so nice. And my body's like, no more Coke. Can't handle anymore. But whatever, you know, that is life. I don't know why I'm going here. Clearly talking too much though, because my cough's acting up. Oh dear. Alright, so there's teleportation in this game, as you can see. Very similar to that of Elder Scrolls Online. But there is no option to teleport between teleport locations for free. But apart from the city, you can teleport within the city totally free of charge. And I haven't unlocked any other classes yet, which is a shame. Each zone has its own music as well. And I'm totally putting music into here because I do not give a crap. I don't give a damn if I get demonetized or whatever for putting music in and they take whatever from it. I don't know. It doesn't matter to me. I think you should get the full experience of whatever I am playing, because this is what I do in my free time. I just slug with my game here. And if the camera angle's a bit weird, then it is a bit weird. Then I can't change it. I had limited options here. Hopefully it looks fine. Alright, checking the chat again. Both is cool, maybe change out from time to time. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I could do that with the backgrounds. Alright, Trever says, both of the backgrounds are cool, but maybe change them up from time to time. So I will alternate depending on how I feel. If I feel more like monochrome, then I'll do that, and then put the colors up if I feel like in a cheerful mood or something. I don't know. Or maybe it'll be like a special event if I got the color one up. I don't know. It's all just speculation here. Have a Coke and a smile. Okay. So CNMC71 says, have a Coke and a smile. Right, I will do that. It's just Coke is so bad when you drink it all the time. Like, it is not good for you. It just tastes so good though. Funnily enough, when you stop drinking Coke for a while and then you start drinking it again later, after weaning yourself off of it, the addiction kind of goes away. But the actual taste of Coke isn't actually that great when you start drinking it again for the first time. It's when it hooks you. When you get hooked onto the Coke and then you can't stop because you're like, I need it to survive. It's almost, I think, do they still put cocaine leaves into it or something? Like, not the drug part, but there's still like cocaine in it or some, I don't know. There's a lot of things I do not know in this world, and that is one of them. If anyone knows that, just put it in the chat box, and I'll be happy to go with your words. I'll listen to what you say. Oh god. Alright, I'm a level 27er Arcanist at level 30. I've got an itch. At level 30, I can become something much better. I'm after a masked man. Oh, and the great thing about Final Fantasy is the most amazing thing is do not worry about being accurately naming your characters with the lore or anything like that, because my god, if any game has the most ridiculous character names, then it is this game. And I'm talking about the NPCs, not even the characters within it. So, there's anything goes pretty much. Just don't call yourself something ridiculous that'll get you banned. But obviously, like, let's see here. First example, Chachaman. Chachaman, what is that? Let's see what else. Impassive, well, that's not even a name, that's just a title. But anyway, there's some real good ones in other places that I can show you. Haha, suck. That literally has him laughing. And I know some of them might be like not English, but still, I think GRM Adrian will agree that no other game has such creative character names for NPCs as Final Fantasy XIV. Coke versus Pepsi, I just can't get into Pepsi, something weird about it. Agreed. You know what I found actually, because we did do a yes, this is what I do in my spare time. I compare different soft drinks and do reviews on them to myself. But for sure. Oh, and hello, I be lurking. You are lurking in my chat, I see, so welcome. Welcome, you're free to lurk here if you so choose. So, GRM Adrian says, Coke versus Pepsi, I just can't get into Pepsi, something weird about it. Now, I've done a comparison between the two. Oh, the sun's come out, how beautiful. Let's get on there. Okay, so I've done the comparison. I would say Coke has this weird fruity, it's got some kind of weird like floral, fruity flavor to it when compared with Pepsi. And Pepsi is it's sweeter. It's noticeably sweeter than Coke. But the weird thing is, Coke will lose its fizziness faster than a bottle of Pepsi will. In the big bottles, not the cans. Obviously the cans are different. But in the bottles, that is what I've noticed. I don't know. Pepsi is sweeter, less appealing. Coke has this really weird floral flavor that's really nice when you drink it, like straight after Pepsi. And it's more refreshing, but it loses its gas faster. Okay, so basically Coke farts more. No, I don't know. This is awful. I should never speak again. So, lol, Sean only spelled Sean. It's not CNM. It's Sean MC71. Sorry, I got the names wrong. Obviously, it's a little bit difficult. All right, and Trever Son Of Pluto says, no, they don't. I looked into it, lol. What am I doing with my life? Okay, so I think I was just repeating what I said. Following Channel for a while, I just changed my name recently. Okay, so I'd be lurking, changed name recently. What have you changed it from? I'd love to know. Was it something similar? Oh, free company invite. So this is a guild invitation. Hell's Bakery. And then it's sugar. Actually, that's I would actually join that. Guilty pleasures, anyone? Okay. Alright, since I'm planning to move server, I won't bother them with that. Also, I have serious antisocial behavior, so I'm not going to be joining guild anytime soon, to be honest. Oh, I also got this other mount, so if you recruit a friend with something I give up. If you recruit a friend with Final Fantasy, you get these golden Chocobro feathers. It's Chocobo. It just don't sound right anymore if I say Chocobro. I can't say it right. Okay, so I bought this mount with those gold feathers that you get from the recruiter friends. This is what it looks like. I know it's not the most magnificent thing you've ever seen at first glance, but it does something like this. It's got an evasive flat maneuver, and it's cool, and I've never seen that. Like, I've never seen a mount have an ability. So it is outside the box thinking. And they also did recently they had a holiday quest, and you got like this big bear and dressed in a Santa outfit, and I could throw a present at someone. So that was another mount with an ability. And yeah, it's pretty good. Does this sound right? Yeah. No, yeah, I think it sounds good. I think it's just the drums making a weird noise. Oh yeah, and also I got this one from Recruit a Friend. So it's a 2-person mount. Your friend sits on the back. So that's, yeah, I've just been collecting things here. And actually we're just about to run into my favorite ever mob in any game. So like, creature. Hold on. Get into that first person mode. Like, look at that. Isn't it amazing? And it's called a furball. It's like the best thing I've ever seen, and it jumps around. Alright, so that was my short presentation of my favorite mob in a game. And I've got others, of course, but that one was especially good. Okay, so GRM Adrian says, all I heard was choke a bro. Alright, I did say it a bit weird, I admit. Oh god, that's bad. Alright, I'm not choking anyone, luckily. I don't think I have the capacity to do so. But where am I going? Okay. Just some interesting things here. I'm just gonna get attacked by everything in a minute, but we should be able to survive. Oh my god, maybe not. Okay then. Let's run as far as we can. And I haven't even summoned my stupid pet. Hold on. Sorry. I didn't mean to call you stupid. Alright. Sick them. Sick them, Choco. I'm not Choco. Carbuncle. Alright, so this class has a pet. That is not why I picked it though. If any of this is too loud, let me know, because it's quite loud through my headphones. Like, give me an earache here. Nah. I think I lowered it enough. I will fix all this stuff later. In time. In time, streams will get better. Right now, I'm just a noob. Actually, Final Fantasy is one of the few games I'm actually okay at. Probably because of the really slow pace of killing things and stuff. Don't really have to make decisions very quickly. Oh no, not another one. So, I think we'll survive this one, luckily. I am grateful for my pet. Use some de-aggro skill here. Alright. Kill him. And if you think my damage is bad, you would be right to think so. But at level 30, I will get Mr. Chocobro over here. Not Chocobro, but the birdie mount thing. I will get that at level 30 to help me fight. So he'll be like my companion kind of thing. And you can mount him and ride him away if you want to, so that's all good. And he levels with you and he gets skills. So here you go. You get special skills, and usually it's most beneficial to put him into a healer and then he heals you and stuff so you can fight whenever you want to. But I am planning to be a healer myself, so we'll have to think about that. Yeah, okay. Oh, I don't know if you've seen the flappy eyeball. Let me just check chat sec. Loud and clear here. Okay, cool. So I lowered the game sound in OBS, which is the software I use to stream with. But for me, I'm still hearing the full volume of it because I'm a bit noob like that, but whatever. Whatever. This is the desert. If you've ever seen a desert before, I guess you can vouch for if it's accurate or not, because I cannot. Actually, I have seen a desert before. I think it's fine. I think it's pretty accurate. But I think the best... Oh yes, my other favorite mob here is the nanny. We always used to run by and just like make a noise at it, because, I don't know, just look at it. Like, what is it? And it's a nanny. I don't know. It just sounded really funny. So, interesting naming things. Totally free to name your character whatever you feel like, because it doesn't matter. The NPCs in the game will have a worse name than you, guaranteed. At least some of them will. Oh. Oh, lovely. Oh, lovely. I'll get something ugly to put over my other thing. Damn it. I had such a good run. Had such a good run with my cool outfit, and now I'm gonna be stuck with something ugly. Something that makes me look like a noob again. Oh yeah, okay. Cool bouncing. I can't wait for them to let your mount run alongside. Not your mount run alongside. Can't wait for them to... Oh, I need these things for something. I can't wait for them to let your pet, if you got a pet, run alongside your mount, so that I can like dual chuckabro, not chuckabro, dual carbuncle things. Okay. I can't speak today. Like I said, I am running low on... I'm actually not running... Well, yeah, I am running low in sleep. I didn't sleep much last night, so... That's what happens. Oh, I only need 2 of them? Fine. I'm cool with that. So tell me what you guys have been up to over the holiday period, if you went to your house or if you already stay at home or whatever. Like, did you go out with your family or go out for meals and things like that? Because we pretty much just binge eating. I can't say it. But we just were binge eating every single day when we went back to England. So on the first day, we had a giant Indian curry, and that was delicious because I had butter chicken, and obviously everyone knows butter chicken is the best thing in the world. And we also realized the secret why you can't make butter chicken on your own. And that is because if you try to make your own butter chicken, it is likely that you will not be physically able to let yourself add the required butter amount into your curry to make it taste right. And that is what I found. So I'd rather not know what's in it and just order it from a takeaway. But I don't have any takeaways here in Portugal. So instead we have to go back to England sometimes and order an Indian. And other than that, we had, what else do we have? Burgers. We had burgers. That was good. Burgers, steaks, and the normal Christmas dinner, which is like roasted things, whatever people have for Christmas dinner. I had fish. That was actually kind of nasty. But don't tell anyone, doesn't matter. It was fine. It was the experience with family. Alright, Team All Gamers 6969 says, we will say Happy MLK Day in America again. Please let the internet know this, please. Martin Luther King Jr. Or Martin Luther King? Yeah. I think, is that in February? His anniversary thing. Yeah, of course. We will say... Did I understand that correctly? Please let the... Well, like, I would be happy to let the internet know, but I don't think I have enough outreach to let everyone know, you know? I'm only a small person. So yeah, next stream I'll give Twitch a try and see how that compares. The only difference is I can't do it on a higher resolution, so like this one's 1080p, I hope. As long as it's working, it should be 1080p. And Twitch is only 720p, so it'll work fine if you're like on a phone or a smaller screen laptop or something, or just a smaller screen computer. But for a full screen desktop, when you've got high resolution, 720 is a bit potato, unfortunately, in this day and age. But I'll give both a try, and I'll see how they work out and what people kind of prefer, because most of you guys said YouTube yesterday, but obviously you were already on YouTube, so I'm led to believe your opinion might be slightly biased because you're used to YouTube. But at the same time, it could just be the better platform for everyone to interact with and have a good time in. Yeah. So you feel free to suggest games. I've got an interesting idea of a collab I want to do with GRM Adrian. If you are still here, I have a proposal to make, and I will send you a message on that at a later time. But I think you'll enjoy it. I think you'll find it very good, very funny. And let's see. Everything is working very well. Cool. Alright, so I still need to try PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. And I also need to try Fortnite. So those are 2 games that I want to give a go on my channel. Probably make a normal video for those, probably stream a bit, but something will happen. I'm going to try and focus primarily on streaming content or videos similar to that, just to cut down on the editing times required. That's not to say I won't make regular videos, but this will fit better in with my schedule and my life and everything if I don't have to edit the videos for hours on end after I've created them. But they'll still be amazing. I promise I'll put the good work in, and they'll be the best thing you've ever seen. Joke. That's a joke. I wish they were, but sometimes they are not. I'm still working on it though. I think we can get there. So yes. Huh, okay. This is actually better then. How unfortunate. I mean, normally I'd be excited for new gear because I'd be like, oh my god, yes, a new outfit, a new look, but I mean, it's not that bad, it's just that my old one was better. So I feel like I'm downgrading now, even though the actual stats are better, so I have no say in this matter. Sure thing, I'm up for it. Okay, cool. So, Sean says, had to work Christmas Day, but I was off New Year Day. Oh, well, at least you got New Year's Day off. What, if you don't mind me asking, Sean, what do you do that requires you to work over holidays? I'm guessing it's something to do with that business having to run over holiday time, so I don't know. But let me know. If you don't want to share, that's fine. I'm not pressuring you to be like, tell me everything about your life, but I'm just interested to know. And Trever Son Of Pluto says, I went to my mum's and dad's for the holidays. Now I'm back at college. I love living by myself, by the way. Yes, I would agree. Living with your parents, usually, for most people, I'm not going to say like everyone doesn't like it, but I'll say for me personally, I would rather have my own space, you know, away from that, because they're always like, so what are you doing today? What have you done? Oh, you need to get outside more. You need to go do something. So they're like, even though you're actually doing stuff and they just don't see that happening. So anyway, it's a whole, everyone's different. So I'm not going to say it. But personally, that's what I found. You get nagged at a lot and you don't know why. And it's just like, oh, a new place. Where am I going? No. Southern. Where am I now? Okay, I can walk there from there. Cool. Cool. Let's get. Time to ride. Yeah, that's the one. So yeah, what I was saying about the parents thing, you know, everyone's situation's different, but for me, I would prefer my own space because you can just relax a bit, you know? You're in your own world, doing your own thing, and you're getting by, and you don't have to. Yeah, it's obviously lovely to see them. It is great to go for the holidays and have meals with your family and spend time together, because they are, you know, a lot of the time very important to you. So it is good, but own space is important as well. I'm apparently losing my voice now, so I apologize if this broadcast is over because of that, but I don't think it will be. I didn't have a voice over the whole Christmas period. It was ridiculous. So okay, and GRM Adrian says, sure thing, I'm up for it. So yes, that proposal I will send you, obviously, and I'll see what you think. I won't say it on here because I want it to be kind of a surprise. But yeah, I think it'll be funny. And then, yeah, okay. So Trever agrees it is better to live on your own and not at your parents' house. So that is something to achieve, is moving out. Oh, somebody's riding a chair. Guys, this is amazing. Everything goes. I think that is alchemy. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. All right. climbing a rock. Everything will be... Let's go visit the chair. I thought this said grandmother. That is grandmaster. She is a cat and she's riding on a chair and it's amazing. And I want a chair or couch. I don't know which one it is. It probably flies as well. We'll get into all the flying stuff with that only happens from the expansion, so I have to get to level 50 first and then like complete a million years of story quests, which can be skipped with an item from the shop, but I'm not going to because I actually like the story quests. I don't need this. Wait, where is this guy? Oh, okay, getting lost a bit. Oh, before I forget, I really need to bind to this thing because if I don't, I have to walk all the way back here, which would be rather unfortunate, but it's okay. All right, checking the chat again. All right, Sean says, lol, I work in a nursing home, open 24/7. I actually just got home from work when I received notification of your live stream. Wow, okay. I bet that's a really cool job to have. Like, I mean, you get to meet a lot of people, and obviously I don't know who's in the nursing home, could be other people, but if they are good people, then it should be a really good job to have. I mean, you are taking care of people at the end of the day that need help, so I can't blame you for working Christmas Day, you know. It's not like you can do much about it. But there you have it. Everything's different. Everyone has different experiences. And certain jobs like that, you obviously have different shifts and stuff and all sorts of random hours that happen and when they need you or when they don't need you or whatever's happening. So, but it is all very interesting. I almost prefer having a non-schedule. Like, I would rather it change regularly. Not so crazy that I have to be called in like at random times all the time, but just I don't know, I just get really cringed out when I have to go and wake up at the same time every day and like do the same thing every single day, like in an office job. I used to have an office job before when I first started my channel, and I did not enjoy that very much. No, I did not enjoy that. So that is why everything's changed. And I've also got a cool plan. Also have a very cool plan to make, so this might sound like really weird, but I want to make my own t-shirts, and not particularly to be selling them to people, but actually for me to wear, because I don't, and for my husband to wear, because there aren't that many t-shirts that I like. Like, there are some cool ones, but they're often like just the logo of the brand or something, or not very crazy. Unless you guys know any cool t-shirt brands, then let me know. But for me, I just felt like I should make my own t-shirts because I think I could do it, and I think they would be more like in line with what I wanted. And then if other people want them as well, I could make them available. I don't know, I'll see. But for the most part, that's kind of my plan. So mostly streaming with some videos on YouTube, depending on how things are going. I don't know, try to get something out at least once a week. And then, so yeah, I'll still work out whether I want to stream on Twitch or YouTube, depending on how that goes. Or maybe I'll just keep doing both, you know, like maybe Saturday I'll do YouTube streaming and then Sunday I'll do a Twitch stream, who knows? Anything like that, and just like hang out for a bit. If you guys got any specific games you want me to stream. Oh, wow, hey. Oh my god. Okay, Team All Gamers 6969 just sent a super chat to me for $5 saying happy MLK Day. It's this Monday for folks in the US. Okay. That's amazing. Thanks a lot. Like, you totally didn't need to do that. Oh my god, okay, I'm like, can't breathe right now. Okay, so that's ridiculous, thank you. But also, it's specifically for awareness for Martin Luther King. And if you don't know who that is, if you happen to be from not the US, or if you just aren't aware of it that much, because it is kind of like in history. So he was a an African-American man, okay? So he fought against racism in the most peaceful way he possibly could and got a very large following of other African-Americans with him. He got to speak in front of a huge crowd and make his all-famous speech that starts with, "I have a dream." And basically he started, I mean, there was a lot of stuff going on with really bad racial violence and stuff, but he started the whole movement. So there's the lady that I cannot remember her name, and somebody's going to get really angry at me for that, but there is the lady, the African-American woman, African-American woman who decided to sit, because they used to have bus segregation, so all the African-Americans had to sit in the back of the bus and all the white people got to sit in the front. She decided to sit in the front of the bus and she refused to get up and move, and she got arrested by the police because the bus was like trying to go and they were like, "You can't sit there," and they're trying to get her to move and she's like, "Nope." But yeah, peaceful protests, MLK, Martin Luther King, he did a lot of good things for racial awareness. Like, what the hell were people doing? Like, "Oh, yes, you look slightly different. I'm just going to treat you like crap now." So, yeah, it's not good. It's not a good topic in general. It just shouldn't be a thing. But, you know, it happens. It happens, and we need to remember that certain people sacrificed a lot to make it happen, that it wasn't a bad thing anymore. I mean, there still are racists in the world, but for the most part, nothing like the segregation that was experienced back then. So that is very good. Hopefully we can all move forward and all have human rights and all be equal. And obviously, like, certain people have advantages of other people because of their like genetics or something, but for the most part, everyone is a human. Everyone can achieve the same stuff, they just put the work in. So I never got that, but it is good to remember those that have struggled in an effort to change the world, basically, or at least America, change America. But yeah, thank you for sending that super chat. It's very much appreciated. You really did need to do that, and it's a bit crazy. I am very honored to have done that. Team All Gamer 6969 says, "Here we volunteer on the day and such." Okay, that's where do you live, by the way? What state are you in? Because that would be interesting to see. Help those without, yeah. So yeah, helping people. I mean, volunteer work is very important. I feel like almost everyone should do some form. Not specifically go to a volunteer working type thing, but do something for someone else, at least once a day. Like, just do something that would benefit somebody else for no gain of your own. Just do something nice for somebody, whoever it may be. But yeah, volunteering is very nice though. Okay, Team All Gamer 6969 says Arizona. He is from Arizona. Okay, so that's really good though. Yeah. No, good job though. That's awesome. Okay, and Sean says you could sell them on your channel too. So the t-shirts I was mentioning earlier, yes. All right, yeah. I can, yeah. Yeah, I'll mention them on the channel if you guys are interested. That's easy enough for me. Like, set up a place to get them and stuff. Yeah, it should be good. It should be good, yes. I need to drink something because I'm about to cough like this whole time. Yes, but thank you again for that super chat. Was not expecting that at all. Okay, GRM Adrian says, "Heading off for lunch, great stream again, welcome back." Okay, thank you so much for joining in. I know it's like really weird notice and everything's kind of all up in the air here, but thank you for the feedback. It's very kind. Very good to know that I have not totally messed this up in my attempt to make everything work. So that is good news, good news. I'm glad to hear that is working. All right, if it isn't Cookie Chan. My name no longer carries weight with that lot, okay? Oh, God. Oh, it's Harry Bert. Again, like I said, you probably won't have a worse name than the NPCs here. Who else is there? I mean, Urianji, I mean, these are fine. Biggs and Wedge. Like, Clive. Yep, I think you're good to go. Also, I'm probably going to end the stream really soon because I'm kind of going a bit weird. Can't really think straight anymore. Gonna go game. Okay. Gonna go game. All right, yeah, have fun. Have fun in your game. Just taking, it's, my brain's like processing things really slow right now. So if I seem like I am sort of brain damaged, then I guess you could say that I am in some way. But I will recover with some sleep, so that's all good. I might do a stream tomorrow as well. Ooh, what's this? 5-piece set of wild rose attire. Could not smell a sweets. What is that? Okay. Guys, this, what is this? Ooh. Oh, this must be for, right, my subscription cost just came out like yesterday for the game. I think this is for subscribing to, oh wait, this is for subscribing to Final Fantasy for a certain amount of time so you get an outfit. Outfits. So it looks something like this. It's actually quite good. I like it. I would consider, I do have glamour, so I just need to like use that and then glamour over my gear, but I'll do that when I've got like some higher level gear stuff, so I'm not like wasting all my glamour prisms, because I need some company seals for that, and all of that probably made like no sense to you guys, so don't worry about it. Don't worry. It'll all become clear at some point. But anyway, let me equip this junk. Okay. Oh yeah, I did make Conjurer actually. That's the only other class I've got. Okay, cool. So we checked the mailbox, got some awesome stuff. Had a really good stream, like with the Martin Luther King thing, and yeah, my voice is going a bit funky now. I don't know if you can hear it. It's like, ugh. But chat was awesome. Thank you for participating, guys. I will see you hopefully tomorrow. If I do stream tomorrow, I will probably do it on Twitch just to see what it's like, because I have the freedom to explore all my options here, and whichever one works better to like interact with you guys and stuff like that, I'll use that one so you guys can just, yeah. I am here to entertain you, so as long as you guys are happy, then I'm happy, and I will be off to sleep now because it is almost 6 a.m. It's half an hour to 6 a.m. But, whew, okay. So thank you for joining me in the stream, guys. It was awesome. And yeah, anytime, follow me on Twitter, social media stuff. Actually, what I'll do, I'm going to switch my scene to the starting scene so you can see where to follow me. Or just 1 second. All right, so follow me on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, or Instagram, whichever one you prefer. Twitter and Instagram I am most active on because I can easily access it on my phone. So those two are pretty good. Actually, I've just realized something. Okay, fix that. So follow me at those places if you want to stay in touch outside of YouTube and know exactly what's going on. If I'm making a video or something, I will update you guys there. And also if you want to suggest anything to me, if you want to see particular content, whatever it is, send it to me on there and I will add it into my box of things to do. So thanks again for watching. I hope you have an awesome evening. I know it is late, so have a great weekend as well because it is Friday. If you've got work tomorrow, then have a good time at work. And I hope it's very relaxing for you guys and chilled out and everything's going well. All right. I am off now, so see you guys later.